What if I told you Jayson Tatum doesn't beat defenders because he's the fastest player on the floor? Most defenders already know what move is coming. They've scouted it, they've watched the film, they're standing there ready for it, and they still can't stop it. And the crazy thing? It's not some flashy crossover or a crazy dribble package. It's one simple move that creates space almost every single possession.
6:45 remaining. Tatum drives down and throws it down! Wow!
Tatum's got to go in a hurry. He pulls up. Yes!
By the end of this video, you're going to learn the exact scoring habit that makes Tatum one of the toughest isolation players in the league. And it's something you can start practicing today. Stick around, because later in this video, I'm going to show you the biggest mistake players make when they try to copy this move. And it's probably something you're doing right now without realizing it.
Giannis switches onto him. Tatum and Antetokounmpo, the superstar, step back three on the way. Oh!
First thing you need to unlearn, Tatum isn't winning with speed, he's winning with patience. Watch him catch the ball on the wing. He doesn't rush into anything. He sets up in triple threat. Ball secure, knees bent, eyes up, and just waits. He's reading the defender before he does a single thing. Most players do the opposite. They catch the ball and immediately start moving, dribbling, reacting on instinct instead of information. Tatum does the reverse, like he gathers information first. He's watching balance, watching feet, watching how the defender's weight is sitting. Then, and only then, does he decide what move actually fits what he's seeing.
Overall shooting for Boston. Shot clock at 7. Back up 3, Tatum. Book it.
We're going to need a lot more of that.
This is the difference between elite scorers and everybody else. Elite scorers create a reaction out of the defender. Everybody else just forces a move and hopes it works. Now, let's get into exactly how that footwork looks. Let's slow this all the way down because the footwork here is everything. Step 1. The triple threat stance. Ball at your hip, knees bent, weight balanced on both feet. This is your launch pad. If you're standing straight up here, none of the next steps work. Step 2. The jab step. This is the move nobody drills enough. Tatum takes one hard, sharp step directly at the defender with his non-pivot foot. Snap it out, don't ease into it. The whole point is to sell a real drive, not just tap the floor. Step 3. The strong plant. As soon as the defender reacts, leans back, opens their hips, shifts their weight, Tatum plants that same foot hard and uses it to push back into space. Step 4 in the creating separation. From that plant, he pushes off just enough to create a clean gap without overextending or losing his balance. Step 5. Staying balanced for the shot. Same principle we talked about with other elite scorers. Feet set, shoulders square, ready to shoot the instant he lands. No extra hop, no recovery step. Quick beginner tip. Practice your jab step without the ball. First, just footwork, in a mirror if you have one. If your jab step doesn't look real without a ball in your hands, adding the ball won't fix it. Now here's where a lot of players mess this move up. They think creating space is about the move itself. It's actually about hesitation and misdirection before the move. Watch Tatum closely, and there's almost always a hesitation dribble, a shoulder dip, or an eye fake before he ever commits to a direction. He's planting seeds of doubt in the defender's mind before he even moves his feet with intent.
Maturing and improving rapidly over these last 3 games. Tough.
And here's the key adjustment most players skip. He attacks whichever direction the defender actually gives him. He's not deciding left or right ahead of time. He's reading it live and going wherever the space opens up. The most common mistake I see? Players rush this entire sequence. They jab and immediately explode with 0 pause in between, which gives the defender no time to actually commit to anything. Or they over-dribble, tapping the ball 5-6 times before ever making a real move, which just gives the defender time to reset. Slow the hesitation down. Let it actually register with the defender before you attack.
Tatum all the way to the basket, lays it in.
This next part is the difference maker, and it's the same principle you'll see in every elite one-on-one scorer in the league. Tatum reacts, he doesn't guess. He's watching the defender's hips specifically. If the hips open up even slightly, that's a driving lane. He's watching their balance. If they're leaning on their heels, that's an invitation to attack downhill. If they're square and set, that tells him to pull back and reset instead of forcing a bad shot. This is why patience wins possessions. Tatum isn't afraid to reset into triple threat 2 or 3 times in the same possession if the defender isn't giving him anything. He'd rather wait for a real read than force a move into a set, balanced defender. That patience is the whole game. And it leads directly into the biggest secret of this entire video.
Tatum.
To the basket. Crosses over, comes back, goes to the basket.
All right, here's what I promised you at the start. Tatum's favorite move isn't actually the jab step. The jab step is just the delivery system. His real weapon is making the defender believe the drive is real. Every fake has to be sold completely. Full commitment, real weight transfer, real eye contact toward the rim, not a half-hearted tap of the foot.
Tatum, yes.
Because defenders in the NBA have seen every move in the book, what they can't defend is conviction. When you sell a fake at 100%, the defender has to respect it as a real threat. And that split second of respect is exactly where the space comes from. Balance matters more than speed here too. A fast, sloppy jab step gets read instantly. A slow, controlled, fully committed jab step is what actually freezes a defender. So remember this line, because it's the whole video in one sentence. The fake creates the space, not the shot. Let's turn this into a real workout. 20 minutes, 4 drills, no wasted reps. And remember, mastering one move deeply is worth more than knowing 10 moves you can't fully sell. Depth over quantity, every time. Here's your challenge for the next game you play. Don't try to score with 5 different moves. Pick one jab step. Sell it with total confidence. Let your defender react to you instead of the other way around. You'll be surprised how much easier it becomes to create open shots. The best scorers in the world don't have the biggest bag of moves. They master a few and execute them perfectly every single time. That's the real takeaway here. You don't need 10 counters, you need one move you fully believe in, sold with total conviction every time you catch the ball. So here's what I want you to actually do with this. Don't just watch this video and move on. Run that 20-minute workout this week and really focus on selling the jab step at full intensity. That's the piece that separates a good move from an unstoppable one.
Right in his offers right there. Some jab steps, nice fake, it's inside, the floater's up and good. It's a rebound for Blake Griffin. Tatum spinning.
If this video helped you understand Jayson Tatum's favorite move, do me a favor and hit that like button. It genuinely helps this reach more players trying to level up their game. Subscribe if you want more of these breakdowns, real footwork and reads from NBA scorers, broken down into drills you can actually use. And down in the comments, let me know, which NBA player's signature move should we break down next? Your suggestion could be featured in our next video. Thanks for training with me today, and I'll see you in the next one.